Okay, greetings viewers. Once again, this is Dr. Enoch Abigirwa of the Chamasamba Rosebud Development Center, and we are continuing with serializing the manual on improved indigenous chicken rearing in Uganda. Last time we ended the episode 2 by giving a scripture basis. Since being Christians, we like anchoring whatever we do in scripture. Today we want to talk about the various uses of local indigenous chicken, and for those who might be in possession of the manual, or those to get, you find the various uses of the local indigenous chicken on pages 5 and 6. They are various, but we highlight the provision of food and nutritional security in the form of meat and eggs. Chicken meat from these local indigenous chicken is tasty, and people enjoy even the pool. And then of course the eggs have a very rich yolk, which is really appealing and appetizing. Additionally is that these indigenous chicken also avail business opportunities for marketing poultry and its products. They also serve as a bank account because they are easily, sold off in the neighborhood whenever there is need for cash. Additionally, they can be exchanged or bartered for other livestock species. Actually, in the olden days, chicken would get someone from chicken up to couple. There used to be a formula: 7 chicken you would exchange with a goat, and 7 goats you would exchange with a heifer, a cow. So in a way, you would actually raise in the livestock ladder from the smallest, which is just chicken, now to the biggest, which is a cow. And then also socially, this local indigenous chicken serves very many aspects in the culture of the people and even in the rituals. For example, among my people, the Bagungu, if you ask for my sister, in marriage, I expect you to give me a cock of an indigenous, chicken. And the reasoning behind is that you are showing cause. Because the reasoning is that if you cannot raise a cock, then how will you look after the family? And then also among other cultures, this local indigenous chicken actually plays very many roles in settling disputes. Like among the Baganda, if a wife decides to go back to her home for some reason, as a show, when she comes back, she comes with a cock, so there, it plays a very good critical role in the culture. The other one is also medical care. I remember when we were young, whenever we had the respiratory challenges, they would just boil this local indigenous chicken, and you take that hot boiled soup, and the respiratory challenge would just go. Maybe it would, because we have improved in nutrition, but all the same, we used to believe that way. And then also medically, there is some stories that when people are in coma and they are given soup from boiled local indigenous chicken, they tend to recover much faster. Well, of course, it would need more scientific, investigation, but that's an observation. And sometimes knowledge is acquired through observation, especially scientific knowledge. Then also, chicken are very good at timekeeping. Before the advent of watches or clocks, among our people, a cock crowing would signify time. For example, cocks tend to crow first at 3 a.m. and then every hour they crow. So it is possible that, they make you alert and wake you up to do whatever errand you want to do. And of course, in the English, there's what they say, being cocksure. Being cocksure. In other words, when you are sure, you just say you are cocksure like a cock. When it is at the hour, it crows. And then also there is provision of manure. Chicken droppings are rich in nitrogen, and so they are very good for manure, especially for crops. Of course, you have to compost them, because if you put them directly, they can burn the crop, the plants. But when composted, they are very good for manure. Chicken also help in controlling, pests, insects, because that is their food. And they also warn homesteads of predators. In case a snake sticks, the chicken will make noise and they will call your attention. Even any other predator like a wild cat or anything like that. Additionally, also the local indigenous chicken, as they move around the compound or the courtyard or in the backyard, they become like mobile flowers. You see this one with this plumage, the other one with that plumage. They are sort of mobile flowers. And then also the local indigenous chicken also is a very good feed converter. It is estimated that for every 2 to 2.5 kilograms of feed they take, they actually give you 1 kilogram of chicken meat. Of course, you don't just pump it 2 kilograms, 2.5 kilograms the whole day in order for you to get 1 kilogram of meat. But over time, when it consumes 2 to 2.5 kilograms, it gives you 1 kilogram of meat. In that aspect, really these local indigenous chicken are really very useful, and I do encourage people to keep them. Thank you very much.